Saturday greetings, everybody. With your look at local sports, I'm Chris Dewar. The push to conduct high school football in Northeast Missouri amid a global pandemic has suffered its first real setback just 5 days into the opening of official practices. Mark Twain Athletic Director Cody McCann confirms to KHQA that a Tiger player tested positive for COVID-19 and that the program accordingly has officially shut down workouts until August 25th at the earliest. That means a quarantine of 24 players and the entire Tiger football coaching staff. Now, Mark Twain is slated to open its season just 3 days later on August the 28th, a date that would now seem to be in jeopardy as the quarantining Tigers will not have enough official practices under their belts to open play. McCann does tell us, though, that the team is planning to practice virtually during the quarantine and that they've petitioned Misha to consider these workouts, these virtual workouts, as official practice sessions so they can meet that requirement. If Misha does not comply with that request, the Tigers will indeed lose their opening date. A decision on that front is expected early next week. Another contingency to consider here as well. Mark Twain has until September the 11th to weigh the loss of games due to COVID-19 in the early season and try and start over again if that becomes too ponderous with football again in the alternate season. On a far more encouraging sports front, Macomb Lady Bomber Golf opening its season successfully on the road against Metamora. And speaking of successful, Lily Vardaman has been an absolute force in the late summer, coming up strong yet again in this dual meet with a 41. Great chip shot. That was good for medalist honors. And speaking of surging as well, Ellen Meixner, look at this use of the short game. A 45, the second best score in the Macomb rotation. Unfortunately for the Lady Bombers, the homestanding Metamora squad fired a 177 for a 9-stroke win. Macomb with a 186 to open its season. And now what say you to a little barnstorming in the Gate City?
Right. Vertical. Right, good.
This is the most excited I've ever been for a game. Like, to go across state borders and play a powerhouse team, like you said, it's going to be a battle.
I like it because it's going to be great competition for our kids, and it's great facilities. Our kids really don't get to play in facilities like that. So going back home to Clark County and being able to play them there, it's going to be a great opportunity for us.
Considering Clark County's outlier success the last 3 seasons, it's a little hard to wrap the mind around the concept of any road trip to Cahokia serving as some kind of reward. That established Keokuk's hard-earned road back to relevancy last fall with that 6-3 finish has put the Chiefs here in a true and deserved spotlight game to prove they've indeed turned the corner. And Josh Roberts isn't showing up back home exactly empty-handed. For starters, there's the very real possibility that Keokuk will boast the best all-around player on the field August 28th. He's
a great leader for us. He's a reason why we went 6-3 last year, just his dedication to the program. But with Potraz, he's a one-on-one every time on the offense. But I'm going to be able to move him around a little bit more this year just to open up some other opportunities from other guys. But he's definitely somebody that we're going to go to.
And with their dynamic receiver as a tentpole, the Chiefs' profile as a very dangerous offense. The line has made incredible strides.
I think they're really good, to be honest. I feel safe when they're blocking for me and stuff like that. I can make the good reason why they're blocking.
The thing about our offensive line is I'll go back to the weight room and things like that, the dedication to it. Trace Hackaday is he's 6'3", 250 pounds. He's playing like an animal right now. Across the board, we're the biggest that we've been, I think that's said since 2012. So with an offensive line like that, we can do big things.
Corey Skinner is that rarest of animal at quarterback.
Yeah, it's nice having a 4-year starter at quarterback. He didn't really want to start as a freshman. Obviously, you never want that, but his experience will really pay off for him this year.
And the Chiefs aren't sweating the graduation of darting speedster Braylon Martinez as the face of the running game.
The running back will still be good. We have Achilles and Khalil. They're both juniors. They're ready to go. They're ready for their spot on Friday nights, and they're ready to play.
We're losing Martinez, who's a great back for us, but a kid like Achilles Lee is going to be able to step up, and he's going to open some eyes to people. He's a type of back that has a one cut and get vertical.
I'm really excited, to be honest. I'm excited to show what I've been working on.
But to prove they are in fact a team of Clark County's caliber, the Chiefs are going to have to continue their upward trajectory defensively, absent franchise piece Dylan Jeffers. with Tristan O'Connor, Caleb Takis, and an assortment of rising newcomers serving as the cornerstones.
I think we really can be better because even though we lost a few key pieces, everybody has an extra year of getting ready, getting prepared, hitting the weight room, getting ready, footwork, all that. So I think we're ready to go this year. We have a lot of athletic guys and we like getting going and we like high energy. So once we're able to get an interception or a fumble recovery, we just get excited and we start rolling with it.
Don't get me wrong, we're losing some dudes that were good on the defensive end, but I think we played better as a unit defensively this year. It's early right now, but I think overall with kids like Akeelis Lee stepping up, Colby Barnes, Callum Takis filling some roles, there's a young kid, Aiden Durr, who's going to be playing ends when we're replacing Dylan, who's a phenomenal player.